The sunflower might be a symbol of Ukraine. I think pollen is the symbol of this area. It's driving me crazy right now. A lot of my poetry recently has been around environmental themes, and I have a book that's just been released called Earth Resonance. And in nature, resonance is a certain frequency that goes into a chamber, a lot like a golden spiral, and it's amplified. And I feel the voices of poets right now can create a resonance that can work to save the planet. Now, I did some research on sunflowers, and you'll see when I get into this poem why. And it's so interesting. Sunflower, the seeds form a golden spiral. I mean, it's one of the, you see it in the conch shell, you see it in certain molecules. It's like an artist, of course, work with it all the time. And I found that very interesting. The other thing I found out about sunflowers is that they track the sun. I mean, they're facing the sun when it comes up in the east, and they track it all the way to the west, and then start over the next day. So I was so moved by what's been going on in Ukraine that I decided to write a poem about it. And I started remembering when I visited a peace memorial in Belarus. And I found it really moving, and this is what I'll share with you in this poem. Seeds of Peace. How ironic that Russian troops stormed Ukraine from Belarus, a country the fascists ravaged in the Second World War. Today, near Minsk, a park memorializes the thousands of men, women, and children burned alive by the Wehrmacht in revenge for partisan attacks. At this Katyn Peace Memorial, you climb an earthen berm, and each step reveals more stone monuments stretching to the horizon. Looking closer, you see a solitary urn, and at each base, it's filled with ashes and soil recovered from a torched hamlet. As a new day dawns, how will Ukraine memorialize their brave freedom fighters who resisted Russia's cloud of darkness? We can take inspiration from an elderly Ukrainian woman who handed Russian soldiers sunflower seeds to put in their pockets so the flowers will grow where they die. As a symbol of peace, Ukrainians sowed sunflowers in fields once planted with Russian ICBM missiles. One day, at a new memorial to slaughtered Ukrainians, we may climb an earthen berm and see sunflowers stretching to the horizon to celebrate the seeds of freedom. Thank you.